Okay guys, I've just set Waze a route, just a very local route, because the idea of this is just to see if the GPS cuts out. Now my device is sitting here, you can see the display is off. Okay, now this is Waze, the display is already in a locked position and I am stationary just sat outside my house. Okay, so I'm now just going to pull off. You're probably not going to be able to see very much of what happens, but I will try and just leave the iPad going while I drive around. And I do apologise if the iPad falls over. And as soon as the GPS...
feet, turn right onto Ropes Drive.
As soon as the GPS stops, I will stop the car.
Turn right onto Ropes Drive.
There's the laptop just gone flying.
In 700 feet, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Ropes Drive.
And as you can hear,
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Ropes Drive.
the GPS is still going, my device is still locked on Waze, and in the settings on Waze, privacy location settings are set to always...
In 500 feet, turn right.
They are set to always on. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pull over again in a second. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, as you see, my device is up here. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is, the device is now unlocked. You may not be able to see that, but you can just about make out the screen there, those of you that are familiar with my lock screen. So it's now unlocked. I'm going to now set Waze up to go to another route. Okay, Waze. Nacton Road, Ipswich.
Okay, navigating to Nacton Road, Ipswich.
Okay, sorry. The home screen is still on the device, so as soon as that lock screen comes on, we're going to see if the GPS locks down.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Ropes Drive.
I'm just waiting for the device's screen to lock.
Turn right onto Ropes Drive.
It's just dimmed. Now the whole point of this is just to get
3/4 of a mile. At the roundabout, take the first exit onto A1214 Main Road.
Yeah, the whole point of this is just to get the lockdown, just to see if the app will lock the GPS down when the screen goes off. Still waiting for the screen to actually lock at the moment, guys.
In 1,000 feet. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Turn right. Then make a U-turn.
I'm just going to pull over.
Turn right. Then turn left.
For some reason it does not look like my device is locking, so I'm going to pause the video and be right back with you. Okay, we're just going to continue this journey and hopefully the device will lock down. There's no reason why it shouldn't go into lock.
In a quarter of a mile. Turn left.
All the settings in the settings are set so it should lock after 30 seconds.
Turn left onto Ropes Drive. Then at the roundabout, turn left onto A1214, Main Road.
Still it seems that the device is not locking for me. I don't know why.
At the roundabout, take the fifth exit onto Ropes Drive.
It does usually lock. I don't know why it's not locking for me at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually lock it. So let me do that now. Okay, I've manually locked.
1.1 miles. At the roundabout, take the first exit onto A1214, Main Road.
As you can hear, the GPS is still going. I've locked the device manually, so the screen is now off, and the GPS on Waze is still going. I don't know why it wasn't auto-locking on the device. That's something I will investigate, but it should be auto-lock.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn onto Battles Lane.
But as you can hear, she's still going. So, as you can see, Waze...
Make a U-turn onto Battles Lane.
Waze hasn't got the GPS issue, as long as you've got Always Allow settings in your privacy location services set to always on. See, the device is off there, as you can see. I had to manually power the device and turn the lock screen off. And there it is again, it's now back on, as you can see. But I literally had to press the power button while connected to CarPlay to lock the device. It did not auto lock for some reason with Waze. But what I'm going to do now is I am going to close down Waze, and we're now going to jump to another app. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here again now, and I'm with TomTom Go app. Okay, now the TomTom Go app has not got the Always Allow option. Okay, only the While Using app. So I'm expecting this app, if the device screen locks, or if I lock the device screen, I'm expecting the GPS to stop. So we're going to test that out. Again, I do apologise about the angle of the iPad recording. Not much I can do about that while I'm trying to drive, unfortunately. I'm trying, but let me see what I can do for you guys. There we go. So I have got a journey route set, so I'm just going to drive around and see what happens.
Turn left, Battles Lane, then, at the end of the road, turn left, Ropes Drive.
Hopefully you can hear the GPS.
Turn left, Ropes Drive.
My screen has not auto-locked. Maybe it's something to do with the CarPlay lockout tweak. I don't know, that's not what it's designed.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, Ropes Drive.
That is not what the CarPlay tweak is designed for.
Cross the roundabout, second exit, Ropes Drive.
But I can't think of anything else that would stop or prevent the device from locking, because I haven't turned those settings off. And when I'm disconnected from the CarPlay, the device does auto dim and it auto locks after 30 seconds. It just does not seem to want to auto lock for me on the iPhone X while I am connected to the CarPlay unit for some reason. I've not noticed it before because of this issue. I've used the device with the locks turned off because of this GPS lockdown. Now I've turned the locks back on to test this, my locks are not actually working whilst connected to CarPlay. So what I'm going to do now is, that should have well and truly locked the screen down by now, so I'm going to manually do it myself and lock the screen, which I have. Okay, so I'm expecting the GPS on the TomTom app to stop. Now I'm looking at the screen on the CarPlay, and TomTom GPS is still going at the moment, but my screen had not dimmed or locked. It is now locked. So I'm just waiting just to see if the GPS does stop. I'm going to give it a little while. But we should hear something from the GPS, or I've deliberately took
After 100 yards, turn around when possible.
Well, there we go. I was just about to say I deliberately took a wrong turning to see if the GPS corrects me or she says anything. And just as I was about to say it, she came in and said to me to turn round. So my device is locked. Okay, the screen is black. On TomTom Go, in the settings, there is no always allow while using the app. And as you can hear and maybe see, the app is still working, the TomTom Go app. I have not got GPS lockdown, as it's been called. I am able to use my GPS satellite navigation whilst the device is locked. Quite happily, in fact. So when I just pull up outside my home again, I'm going to change app to either Google Maps or the stock Maps app and try
After
again.
300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, Ropes Drive.
But as you can hear, she is still telling me to continue my journey with TomTom Go app, working perfectly fine. No GPS lockdown. And my display is connected, my device is connected and the display is off. Okay, so I am now going to get my device back on. Okay, and then I'm going to shut down TomTom Go, and I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, and then I'm going to open the Maps app, just the stock Maps app. Okay, and I'm going to set a route. And I'm going to click Go.
Starting route to Colchester Road.
There we go. Okay.
Proceed to Randall Close, then turn right onto Battles Lane.
Now again, the settings are already preset. The Maps app has not got an always allow your location services. Okay, it's only
Turn left onto Battles Lane, then turn right onto Ropes Drive.
It only has a whilst using the app option.
Turn right onto Ropes Drive.
So again, what I'm expecting is for when the device locks, or if I manually lock the device, is for the GPS to stop working. Okay.
1 mile. At the roundabout, take the first exit onto A1214.
So although I'm actually looking at the GPS, sorry, the Maps app on my screen, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing by the UI on there, that looks a bit horrible. That's another issue. It's probably something to do with the old opening the app on the device trick and then opening it on the CarPlay unit to get the UI to look right. But I don't use this app anyway, so I really am not worried either way what it looks like. This is just for this purpose of testing the GPS location services. And again, my device still hasn't locked itself, the display, whilst connected to CarBridge. The GPS, etc., is still working fine. Okay, I'm deliberately going to be taking a wrong turn in again any second now. The device still has not shut its display down, so I'm going to be doing that myself now.
In a quarter of a mile, make a U-turn.
Okay, so I'm going to lock the display again now, which I've done. Okay, my display is off. The stock Maps app on the CarPlay unit is still, looks like it's still running. It doesn't look like it's stopped yet, but we'll see what happens. And here you go, just as I was speaking, the voice interrupted me, telling me to make a U-turn, because it knows that I've taken the wrong turn.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Ropes Drive.
I'm sorry guys, I don't know what to say, but this is getting more and more debunked as this video goes on and these tests goes on. Even
Turn left onto Ropes Drive.
Even without the always on option on the stock Maps app, I am still able to use the GPS whilst my display is turned off on my actual device.
310 yards at the roundabout. In 330 yards, use the roundabout to make a U-turn.
As you can hear, it's still going. My device is still in a locked state.
Use the roundabout to make a U-turn.
On the stock Maps app. Okay, so again, I'm going to be heading straight back home now. I'm only 30 seconds away from home. I'm just doing a little route round just to test these apps, that's all. Just to test this this GPS issue.
1.2 miles. At the roundabout, take the first exit onto A1214.
I don't dispute for one moment that there are users that are having issues. I'm not trying to debunk that you're having issues. I'm trying to prove that, you know, if there is issues, it's not with CarBridge. It's
the route.
It's with something else. There's something else that's going on. And obviously, if there is something else going on, and if Alex can figure this out, And if he can find a fix for you guys, then I'm sure he will. But as you can see from these collection of little clips that I'm trying to put together here, it's not happening for me. It's all working fine here at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unlock the device again, and I'm now going to go to Google Maps, and for some reason I've just had a respring happen here. I'll look into that in a little while. I don't know why that happened there. Just as I unlocked the device, it decided it wanted to go into safe mode. Okay, so maybe something there to do with the Maps app, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so let's go Google Maps now. Here we go. Let's set a route.
Head west on Battles Lane towards Randall Close.
Okay, and here we go again. This is Google Maps. And off we go. Okay, so my device again is
In 600 feet, turn left onto Ropes Drive.
in an unlocked state at the moment. So
Turn left onto Ropes Drive.
the display is on. I think I can safely say that my device is not...
In 800 feet, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Ropes Drive.
It's not auto-locking whilst connected to CarPlay for some reason. It may be something that I've done in my settings there somewhere. It's something I'll investigate. I know that I did turn off auto-locks, etc.
Exit the roundabout onto Ropes Drive. In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the third exit.
As I was saying, I turned off all locks, passcode locks, etc. When this issue came to light about the GPS lockdown, and people were saying about turning off the locks, etc., etc., it was one of the first things I did. I turned off my passcode locks.
Head west on Fenton's Way towards Wainwright Way. Continue on Fenton's Way for half a mile.
I turned off my display lock, etc., just in case it did happen. I have now, for these videos, turned my locks back on to test this theory, and actually my locks are not locking while connected to CarPlay, unless
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Ropes Drive.
Unless I manually lock the device. I don't know whether that is an issue, or whether it's a bug, whether it's something I haven't done myself within my settings. It's probably that. User error.
Turn right onto Ropes Drive.
But as you can see and hear, possibly, I don't know if you can see because I can't see what the camera is seeing at the moment, but I hope you can see and hear something. The GPS is still going with the display on, so I'm now going to lock the device and turn the display off, and Google Maps is still open on my CarPlay.
Head south on Ropes Drive towards Bus Lane. Continue on Ropes Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
And again, the GPS has not locked down. The app is still working perfectly well. Everything about the app is working perfectly well so far. Every app I've used, when I've locked the device, the GPS location on the app itself has been perfect. I really do not know what to say to you guys, apart from I really do feel for you with this issue if you are experiencing it. But so far, it just seems like, for these apps at least, that I can test, it's getting debunked. And I do apologise, I have not got a
In a
cameraman.
quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Ropes Drive.
I do not have a cameraman that can sit there and film the video of the device and the CarPlay nicely while I'm driving, you know. I wish I did.
Head north on Battles Lane towards Smith's Place, then turn left onto Smith's Place. Turn left onto Smith's Place, then make a U-turn. In 500 feet, turn left onto Ropes Drive.
But there we are, guys. As you can see, the iPad. You can see the Google Maps app still there, and my device is still there with the screen locked.
600 feet, turn left onto Ropes Drive.